There's only so much information now.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very scarce right now.
It's
So
it's funny
don't
we
feel bad.
switched over to this topic because I was thinking earlier. I'm like, damn, like you see how we getting with the what I'm saying LGBT community and in the metaverse,
Right.
but you're not like you literally could change your gender in the metaverse. Well, you can in real life, but like you know what I'm saying. Like you can
I'm gonna say you can
pose.
change your real life too.
Yeah, you can
Oh yeah,
pose. You can pose as whatever you want in the metaverse, and like you know what I'm saying. Like
oh
people
yeah.
definitely won't even know like because
It's gonna get very
Well,
weird in the
nigga,
it's
metaverse,
all
bro.
energy.
isn't it just like a more enhanced version of when we used to play like Habbo Hotel and Coke Music and all stuff like that? Like,
Pretty much,
So
but it's gonna be a little bit more advanced. They talking about you gonna
very
be able to
advanced.
travel around the world. You're gonna be able to travel back in time. I'm hearing like if you want to know what the 1990s was like and you wasn't born in 1990s, like you can actually go back in time and see what New York City was like in the 90s. That's what I'm hearing.
but
I'm
wait,
hearing
okay,
a
but
lot
We're
of
wait,
gonna be
different
living in a
rumors.
big ass matrix, bro.
hold on.
Pretty much.
Let me. Isn't this all gonna look cartoony and shit like how it looked in the previews?
No,
Like,
nigga.
So I mean,
Have you never seen the Oculus? We spoke about this. You never seen what the Oculus look like?
oh,
yeah, nigga, ain't the Oculus shit they used to play games?
Yo,
yeah.
imagine 4K gaming, but you in that motherfucker. That's virtual reality. That's what
So the
metaverse is gonna
metaverse
be.
like is gonna be like you really there.
Like you're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
there, my nigga.
So they already have like it's crazy because like we're not like we're obviously a lot of people don't know about it, but a lot of people do, and a lot of people are already like on it heavily. You know what I'm saying? So there's a thing called workspace where people can have meetings like we can already have meetings through Zoom, you know what I'm saying? But this, you can already have meetings like you set up, you see somebody else's avatar, everything's like 4K, there's a chalkboard and all this stuff. So they have that. It's going to be like just different things, different worlds you can go to. So
But it's gonna look
like
real.
you
It's gonna
said,
look like it's gonna look real.
yes. So like you said,
It's
so,
gonna look
so,
real though, yeah.
So the metaverse is already here. So like you said, like Habbo Hotel and Coke whatever, I forgot the name of it.
That Coca-Cola game, man.
Yeah. And Sims, those were before its time. You know what I'm saying? Those were like before its time. Right now, you get games like those. It is the metaverse because there's a thing called Decentraland, which reminds me so much of Habbo Hotel. But in Decentraland, you can just think about everything that we did in Habbo Hotel. You can make money off of everything that we did in Habbo Hotel on Decentraland.
Yeah.
You can make
The
actual money.
Decentraland has a crypto link to it where
Yeah.
like you can actually like spend and shit like that.
So I
and
remember
you would
niggas
use
used to
money.
be like, oh, I gotta go in Habbo Hotel. They'd be like, oh, I gotta go to work. I gotta go work at this thing, and then you see them. They'll probably be like a bouncer or something like, when you know what I'm saying. Then the Habbo gotta walk up, and they let you pass. You know what I'm saying? And Decentraland, like that's real shit. You actually getting paid to do that shit. You feel me? Like
That shit is crazy.
It's mind blowing, and it has a lot to do with like NFTs. NFTs like art NFTs. There's fashion NFTs now, like Balenciaga making NFTs, like just a shoe maybe, and it's literally just the picture of the shoe, and they add the blockchain to it and make an NFT out of the shoe and sell the shoe for thousands of dollars of Ethereum or Bitcoin. I think majority of it is Ethereum. So it's we getting there. I've been telling people, we gotta get acclimated with the metaverse because it's here already.
I'm not acclimating shit. I'm staying in the real world with the rest of
Alright.
the regular people. I'm gonna be putting that shit on.
You're gonna be
Fuck
like
that.
fucking Will Smith and I Am Legend.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot less
You gonna be
people
that only
outside. I
nigga
was
out
gonna say that.
there.
It's gonna be
That's
a
what I'm
lot less
saying.
people outside.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's scary too because even when you think about like, I don't mean to go too far left with it, but just being realistic, like when you think about like the porn industry and virtual reality, bro, like a lot of motherfuckers gonna stop dating, nigga. All these nerds that want to stay in the crib and play video games all day, these niggas ain't dating no more, bro.
That's good. Be more real pussy for me outside.
They ain't
No,
gonna be
but I'm just
outside
saying,
neither.
I ain't talking about us. I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about that's gonna be us. I'm just saying though, like the world gonna be real different, bro.
It's
gonna be
it's
real
gonna be different. And why I say get act, like, I'm like, cause like I made a joke. I'm like, bro, I was broke in real life. I ain't gonna be broke in the metaverse, bro. I'm gonna be a billionaire in the metaverse.
You
That's
said
why
I was
I'm
broke
trying
in
to.
real life. I'm not gonna be broke in the
Yeah.
But all right, let me ask you this though. When you in the metaverse and all this shit, you're doing it. Once you take that shit up, and aren't you back in the real world? Don't you gotta
Yep.
at some point go back?
Still
to
gotta pay bills, nigga.
So what the
You
fuck?
gotta pay rent.
But you know it's funny. You gonna be paying them bills and rent with the money you make in the metaverse.
So okay, that's my next question. Will there really be lucrative job opportunities like that? I'm not talking about
probably.
I'm not talking about you doing your little standing guard a fake club and make like 20 cents an hour. Will niggas really be having a check?
Niggas are making a living right now on the metaverse. Niggas is getting like real jobs, making $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month on Decentraland doing BS stuff like that. That's BS. That's low grade. Like, don't even think of that. That's just random shit. Like, I think niggas was being like some kind of moderator at this casino in the Decentraland thing, and that's how they're getting paid doing that. Like, these niggas is getting real jobs on these things, bro.
That's fucking scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling people. Like, yo, like, learn and understand it, because like, even if you're against it, even if you don't like it, I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it at all. But it's here. Like, it's just like I'll be telling people, it's just like when cell phones first came out, smartphones actually, and you'll hear every old person say, I don't need a cell phone. I can make my calls on this phone or blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta go on there and go doop 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 doop, make my calls. Now, nigga, you need a cell phone for everything, bro. Everything, apps, how to get somewhere on maps. Them old people who said do do do, they don't know how to do nothing. They lost, bro. I ain't trying to be that nigga. I ain't gonna be lost, bro.
Just don't get lost in Decentraland, nigga.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So you're gonna be sitting there in your living room. So are you gonna include your family? Like, is it gonna have one for your kids? You can put so y'all all in there together, walking around and stuff like that.
I believe they are making it something like that. But I don't know. I don't know too. That's what I'm saying. I'm doing some research, but it's funny because like a lot of kids, my kids are already in the metaverse. Them motherfuckers play Roblox all the time, and Roblox is like some form of metaverse. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of these things is a metaverse, bro.
Well, it's part of it because they plan on making a lot of those popular games VR for the kids as well. But Roblox is the start of it because kids have been playing Roblox for like the past 4 or 5, maybe even 6, 7, 8 years now. Roblox is a very popular kids game next to like Minecraft.
So it's
once they make that shit like VR, then you're gonna have teenagers and like
in the metaverse.
Pre-teens.
I can create and own a library that all kinds of people can come into and read the books I have in there.
Yeah.
You can also do that in a real library, in real life.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you can't beat them, and we ain't beating them damn metaverse, you got to join them.
Fuck, no, I feel you. Trust me. This is far from can't do shit about it. But my thing is just like, this seems to be about to be like, let's admit it, all this shit is about to just be out of laziness. Like people just want to leave their house.
It's gonna be Wally, nigga.
OD lazy.
That's what I'm saying. Because but it's like I'm not jacking that, bro. Because like unless there's something you could do, also that Ready Player One as well. If you can show me, but you see, all right, boom. Ready Player One was specifically that world was like the overall thing of that world was like it was a game. There was like a game goal. You get what I'm saying? Like so, it's like jacking into something like that. I can at least understand. You know what I mean? Like, I get the library thing. That's cool, but I would just go to a real fucking library or pull out my phone and download.
Now, I don't think they're gonna get rid of stuff like that. It's still gonna be.
No, they're not. Yeah.
And what I think they're gonna start. There's gonna have to be some OD regulations that come along with this because you don't want everybody sitting in their house not going out nowhere. It's gonna be a lot of depression, a lot of suicide.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Because imagine
so
a whole day of that. A whole day of that, especially if your life is particularly, just like the Matrix. Your life in there is great. You're thriving in that motherfucker, and you take that headset off. You back in the you got
back in the.
That's
PJs.
gonna make people. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make people even more depressed than they was before.
It's funny, like, cause say you do. Somehow, and you're doing really well, and this is what it's gonna come to. If you're doing really well in the metaverse, you're gonna be doing really well in real life. That's actually what it's gonna come to. What I believe. So if you're buying a whole bunch of NFTs, you're making dumb money. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You
mean financially, like financially?
Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be a complete shift to that side. I think it's gonna become a part of our daily lives and shit like that. But I don't think there's gonna be like a complete shift where it's like, nigga, if you don't have a metaverse job, you're gonna go broke. I don't think it's gonna go that far.
Yeah, and that my feeling like if it don't go that far, what do I need?
There's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna go like that people don't say, oh, I don't
It's
care
gonna
about
go.
this
It's
anymore.
gonna go.
So
it's gonna go hand in hand with it where it's necessary in certain things, but I don't think it's gonna be like a complete shift. You feel me? Where like it's robots working real life jobs in real life, and then if we want to work those jobs, we got to work them in the metaverse to make our bread. Like,
hey, don't speak too motherfucking soon, my nigga. You see, hey, we just year one in this.
Niggas didn't even want to take a shot of vaccine, but niggas is completely willing to throw themselves into the world of the metaverse.
Like, well, you got to think about it. Literally, what you just said, nigga. People have been fucking miserable and depressed for the last 2 years. So now that there's something new, a new escape where there's no problems and no nothing, of course people are gonna fucking spend all their money to go to escape reality. Of course, people doing it on drugs now, nigga. Shit. Now they could do it and not get high and
Casey
go past the drug test. Oh, it's over.
Casey made a good point. The metaverse is gonna take over like how social media took over. That's a real good point.
In that aspect, in that aspect, I can see it. Yeah, but nigga, you better still be outside for real. You ain't gonna live too long.
There's no situation where I'm spending my whole fucking day with some Oculus shit on my face, running around in virtual world, and then I still got to take my shit off and go fucking clean my kid's diaper and shit, and take out the trash and all that shit.
It's funny because it sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy as hell. I can agree with that, but 10 years from now, it's gonna be the norm.
Oh yeah, trust me, I'm not arguing that.
It is.
That shit's gonna be. Shit gonna be normal.
Oh, it is. But I just hope you understand, EJ. We're still gonna be driving cars and still having to go places in real life. It's not just gonna be the metaverse.
But yeah, no, I know. Nah, of course we're gonna be driving cars, but there's, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of things that would be irrelevant. So.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't look. I'm looking around my room for something that would be
irrelevant, like going to the store to buy video games. Irrelevant.
Okay, that would be irrelevant. Nobody's gonna go.
You know what I'm saying? Going to the store to buy.
Example,
going to an art gallery, that's gonna be irrelevant. Nobody's gonna go out in person to an art gallery because there's art on the fucking metaverse.
Well, my nigga, it ain't the same as listen, bro.
It's not the same experience though.
I've been to Italy. You can ask Nathan. We've been to Italy and seen the Sistine Chapel. Ain't no way you telling me that experience touches seeing some shit on a computer screen or an NFT. I don't care. If the world and people, the more people get lazy and don't or can't travel and go see this real shit, they're gonna convince themselves in their head like, oh yeah, this is just like the real thing. It's not, bro. It's not. You mean tell me having virtual sex is the same as come on.
Trust me, I know. I agree with you.
Definitely not.
I'm just telling you where I think it's gonna go, which is
it's going. Yeah, you're right. It is gonna go. That's exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna get there. You know what I mean? It is. Like a lot of things are gonna become irrelevant, even though we know that it's way better to like. I can see myself having to tell my kids like, yo, you know, it's way better to go to that place and go look, like, and see it in person. They're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I feel like we're going right now with this metaverse.
Oh hell yeah!
Whether I like it or not, that's where we go. That's where it's going. So it's like some things you like I said, you can't beat them. You gotta figure out the loopholes and figure out how to be on top of the situation instead of being at the bottom. I ain't gonna be at the bottom of the metaverse, bro. I'm trying to figure this shit out fast.
Yeah, it's a way to make money for me. I think if anything, motherfuckers being on the metaverse more than being like the basketball games and shit in real life, it's gonna make it easier for me to go and experience real life with less people being there. So I'm with the shits.
Oh yeah,
and be outside.
Like now, like people who start to become more afraid of sending their kids outside or going outside will put them in the virtual world.
That's a fact. And I was thinking about
at least agree that that's not good. Like having like
it's not.
Like, right now.
And I was just thinking that too. Like especially with the whole Travis Scott thing. Like if a parent wants a kid to go to a concert, they'd be like, "Is there a virtual concert? Go to the virtual concert. You ain't going to the real one." You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's just like when you in the car with your mom, and everybody, you like, "Can we go to McDonald's? We got burgers at home. We got shit." Like, no, nigga, it ain't the same.
It's not the same.
No,
that's a fact.
That's a
fact.
I don't even want like a lot of people saying, "Oh, because Troy be getting sick." They be like, "Oh, homeschool Troy." I be like, "Nah, bro. Let him go to school. Let him interact. Let him, you know what I'm saying." Get with these kids because that's gonna be a thing of the past soon. So let them do it now.
yeah, bro. Because imagine how we would have been like by the time we was like 13 and 14, we at least knew how to like we go outside and get lost by ourselves and come back home and shit like that.
Yeah.
Word. why people want to? Why do you want to further take that away from your kids? Like, why do you want your kids to be 20 years old and stepping out into the world and not knowing anything? Like, come on, bro. Does he not know real shit? Like, that shit weird. But
yeah, that's
like I completely agree. This is where it's gonna go because
go, bro. And it's like that's why I be telling people, yo, learn it now. Like it's because we're gonna
learn
get
it
there.
Now, take advantage now.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of it. Like because that's where it's going. That's why I've been like, it's gonna be huge. Crypto is gonna be huge with it, and I've been advocate of crypto. Like, yo, get on crypto because that's where we're going, and crypto is gonna be huge in the metaverse. Huge. If not, like I'm saying, gonna be. It's already huge in the metaverse.
Yeah, and I was gonna say crypto and the stocks because I don't know if y'all heard, but they said as it's been announced that as of December 1st, which I expected, Facebook stock is going to turn into Meta.
Facebook stocks, yeah.
You know
so there's not gonna be Facebook no more. Like
nope.
no Facebook stock, just Meta.
It's gonna turn into Meta, and then with that being officially announced, their number is gonna go crazy. So
yeah.
Wow.
Now
gonna be a big bull rush and then so.
Yeah, just real quick. Nathan had said
that was not financial advice.
Nathan has said, but it was a game that equates to real world money. And Colum, who I believe is Kaleem, I think, said, Nathan, I was thinking the exact same thing. What was y'all? I don't get it. Like, what are y'all talking about? Were they talking about regular Ready Player One? Like when we reference that, like what was Nathan talking about? She said it's a game that equates to real money.
It's not lazy. We need to ask ourselves why real life isn't stimulating people enough. But it was a game that, maybe she's.
Oh yeah, no, that's and that's we did mention that, Kaleem, like as far as like using Decentraland, like being able to make money through the crypto in Decentraland while you're in the meta, and then being able to convert that into real USD and profit. So yeah, no, it's definitely heading in that direction. It's in that direction right now.
And you gotta think about like when it's say it's a game that you make real money in. Like, okay, think about a lot of the things that we go to. All right, so right now movie theaters is kind of gonna be a thing of the past, right? I don't know where movie theaters are going. I can't tell with that one, but you know what I'm saying. You go to a movie theater, people you have people that work there, blah blah blah. And you give them your money, you go watch a movie. In like the metaverse, there's probably gonna be something similar, some kind of job that you can have where you have somebody come in or you moderate something and they get something out of it. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Things in those cases, things like those are gonna be a thing of the past and they're gonna be irrelevant. Like movie theaters are gonna be irrelevant because they're gonna find a way to give you that same exact experience in the metaverse. You know what I mean? So at that point, is it really a game? You know what I mean?
This confuses me. When you say give you the same exact experience in the metaverse, like for example, how would a movie theater experience work in the metaverse? Like, so when you walk into the metaverse movie theater now and sit down, would the movie just start playing like full screen in front of your eyes?
Nah, they probably would do it to the extent like I've seen it on the Oculus.
They probably give you that same experience.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was gonna say. Kind of like a similar experience because with the Oculus, with how it is set up with Netflix, is when you turn on the Netflix app on the Oculus, it puts you in a room with like a fireplace, and there's this big TV you got in front of you, and like you're sitting in like
why not
dark
just take
room watching the movie
off my face and watch my real TV? That's what especially the fact that everything that they're making, it just simulates something you really have. Like
yeah. and you know you know what I believe it is, bro. Think about
let me say this real quick. I could understand using this technology, whatever. Say you want to simulate going to the moon, something that some of us will never. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why the frick would I buy an Oculus just to go watch a movie? When I don't make like I feel like that's just us.
You know, it's funny.
Begging but I'm just saying that's just the setup of it with Netflix. You know, other apps are different, but that's the Netflix.
Yeah, but like you said, I'm pretty sure that's probably what the movie theater experience is going to be like. Like whenever they make
like you're going to probably be in a big open movie theater, and like it's probably going to be like viewings at certain times, and you're probably sitting with other people.
Yeah, and you'll see your friends walk in.
You'll see their meta character and shit. Yeah. Because they do that now for the NBA. Like when you watch the NBA games on the Oculus, you can see everyone's virtual character, and like you're really sitting courtside watching the basketball game.
Oh, they actually do that? I was like,
oh yeah, bro, Ben.
Like I was like, yo,
Ben, like, you can get that right now, boy. If you get the Oculus and get the NBA.
We late.
If you get the Oculus with the NBA League Pass or the NFL, League Pass, whatever, you can do that shit and really be like courtside or field side watching the game.
I'm thinking I'm early, but I'm late as shit. But anyway,
you late as fuck. Like 2 years late. Like 2 years late.
But what I thought is think about the people who's creating these things. Think about the people who lock themselves in and actually are the ones who deal with these technology and creates them, right? Like these are people who probably don't have social skills, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're the ones who are like creating all this shit, and they're the ones who are gonna take over. So the people who don't have real life social skills are gonna bring that and change their whole
to an extent.
Yeah.
I think it's also because like for example, before like it really got blown up with like crypto and the meta, like with the NBA, the way they've advertised it, and obviously it could be much more to it, but just from this standpoint makes sense. Like a lot of people can't afford, especially if you have a big family, you can't afford to go to a basketball game or a football game because it would cost a lot of fucking money, as opposed to if like, all right, you 2 kids are the ones that really want to go to the game, and you can just get, a couple Oculus and have them rotate while they watching the game, because while you're watching on the Oculus, it's also showing on the TV. So it's something that like everybody can share the experience and for a much lesser price. So in the convenience of being able to have these experiences without paying the like grand, you know what I'm saying, something that someone who really has the money would be able to spend and go do, I see the benefit of that. But it's getting blown out of proportion.
Let me ask
it's getting blown out of proportion with everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. And I'm not talking about people who like, because obviously there's going to be a whole generation that's going to be like born into this. So like EJ was saying, like there might be a time he tells his kids, oh, you can go to the real thing, and they'd be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I'm not talking about them. But like people like us, for example, like boom, there was a like long time ago. I remember your dad took us to like a wrestling match or something like that, right? It was a Madison Square Garden.
WWE match, yeah.
One of the fucking coolest experiences in my fucking life, right? Do you, and I'm asking you personally, do you think? I'm pretty sure, like from what I remember, you had fun too. You enjoyed it.
Oh hell yeah!
Do you think me and you would have enjoyed it the same way if your dad came in last minute and said, "Boys, guess what? We're not going to the real. We're not going to Madison Square Garden for real, but I will pull out this Metaverse thing and we can go there virtually."
It wouldn't be the same. You're right. It wouldn't be the same. But from a perspective of a kid who's never been, I'm going to give you 2 perspectives. From a perspective of a kid who's never been, I would still appreciate that. But from the perspective of a kid who has been, I'd be like, fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck you talk about?
And that's what I think is sad about it. It's like we're about to Zucker weirdo here, and it's about to use this weird thing. I'm not gonna call it stupid because Claire's very smart. This weird thing to rob an entire like new generation of people of real experience, bro. Because like we're saying here, there's gonna be a point where this is the norm. You get what I'm saying? And people, all the shit that we know of is gonna be like people like, what? You know what I'm saying? So
and I agree with you, because that's how I felt about like the Kindle and like how people use like Kindle so much nowadays. I'm like, this is why it's so easy for me to find books, because motherfuckers don't even want books anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well that been cut out. Yeah, like niggas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just bringing up as for example, like I had the same emotion. So no, I get totally what you're saying. Shit is, but
it's just that same effect, like you said. It's gonna be that same effect. It's that same cell phone effect that when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the older generation, or like, you know what I'm saying, like it's like maybe our parents, they weren't in the house playing video games like that, like how we play video games, you know what I mean? And they probably seen the video games like, yo, this is gonna mess up kids nowadays. Like, look, they not outside 24/7 like we were, you know what I mean? Like
we're talking about a difference of of something that can distract you from going outside compared to a tool that's literally built to have your ass not go outside and experience everything. Like Xbox wasn't trying to keep, you know what I'm saying, not intentionally from what I understand, wasn't trying to keep niggas inside the house. We just was addicted to fucking Halo and didn't want to leave. Just like with Pokemon. Granted, you know, Game Boys and shit was portable, but you know, when we be in
which
the
was the good thing about those.
Was good until you pulled up to the mall with your mom in the car and you're in the middle of a trainer match and you didn't save nothing, and they're like, well, you can't bring that shit inside. Then you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But so it's like these aren't tools.
These things evolve. That's it.
Yeah, and that's
issues
evolved. Like they all evolved. Yeah, like
because,
these things
like
evolved
I said,
into this virtual world. Yeah,
we was playing video games, and our parents was like, "Yo."
Yeah, we contributed to this, honestly.
We didn't play video games. We didn't play video games as much as y'all niggas did. We was outside running, chasing dogs and shit. I don't know what they was doing outside, but
Word.
doing whatever they was doing outside. And they're probably mad that we playing video games like that. You're like, yo, look what you can do. Go jump rope outside or whatever it is. You know what I mean? And and now, like I said, I could just see in the future it's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be bad.
That's facts, man. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see who steps into the metaverse. Like, I mean, I truly believe, you know, like Don said, it's gonna be inevitable for everybody. Even me, I'm sitting here talking shit. I'm probably gonna be that motherfucker dancing and shit with people.
Dancing in Club Meta.
Yeah.
Yo, it was dead. I watched the video today, bro. There was a dead club, and what threw me off was there was a bartender, and bartender asked the person what they wanted to drink. It kind of messed me up. I was like, yo, what the hell?
Wait, what?
It's all that. All right, boom. I'm glad you brought that up. All that, right? All that. How we?
Why would I buy a drink?
We're in the metaverse, and you know you're at a bar in the metaverse, and the bartender says, "All right, that's gonna be $20.99 for this drink." What do you now do?
I suck my dick.
Yeah, like,
I go cap. Like I wouldn't participate in anything like that. Like I would specifically use the metaverse to.
It could work if they find benefit. Like, say for example, they find a way to make like, okay, you go to the bar and you buy a drink in the metaverse. The drink, when you simulate drinking it, it does something, maybe, like it some type of benefit to your profile or whatever. I don't know, but this is all the stuff that it's like, it's going to require so much pretending. And I don't know.
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't like, so the way I would participate, however I participate in the metaverse, it wouldn't be for that shit. Like that's bullshit to me. That complete waste of time. In my opinion, other people probably have fun with it. If you're gonna have fun with it, do your thing. Me,
so you're gonna see all the bars and clubs full with people.
Yeah. I'm gonna be completely looking at it as a financial gain. Like anything that I can do in a financial gain way. Because think about it this way.
I'm Jay-Z.
There's gonna be a lot of those clubs, and they're probably gonna be like, say whatever club gets the most people or most avatars on metas or whatever it is, whatever they're gonna call them. They're gonna sell like advertisement slots and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucked around. I messed around and went on Decentraland. Right? I made a profile, went on Decentraland, and I ran into somebody who said they're gonna do a virtual. They're gonna do a music festival in Decentraland, and I was like, yo, hit me up on Twitter. I can get you on this music festival. You know what I'm saying? So like things like that. You know what I mean? Like. But you ain't gonna see me in no damn club talk about something. Let me get a shot of whiskey.
Bro. I'm Jay-Z in the metaverse, bro. I don't smoke, I don't drink.
Yeah. I'm not doing none of that.
What the fuck am I smoking and drinking? Pixels, nigga. The fuck?
And that's the big thing, because like, you know how these people would get me with this, where I'd be 100% committed. If this is truly a chance at a whole second life, you know what I'm saying? Like if I could be a hitman or become a rapper in this world, you know what I'm saying? If all those things are possible, you got me.
My nigga, I told you, I'm not going to be broke in the metaverse, bro. Like, you're not going to see me in the club talking about something. I only got 20 cryptos, nigga.
But what is it going to be?
I'm have a billion. I'll be a fucking billionaire.
What is it going to be like being rich in the metaverse?
Well, technically, you would, like I said, you would be rich in real life. If you're rich in the metaverse,
if you're rich in the metaverse, you're rich in real life.
You're gonna be rich in real life. You know what I'm saying? So
and all that. It's gonna be just like the DLC with these games. The people with more money you're gonna see niggas with money flying over your head. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, because even Halo's like that, man.
Yeah, bro. It's like,
bro, literally, I'm leveling up, unlocking armor, and then they're telling me, oh, you can't use the armor you unlocked until you buy the battle pass. And it's like, nigga. Battle Pass. I thought Battle Pass was a Fortnite thing. That shit literally crossed over from Fortnite to Call of Duty to Battlefield to now
Halo's a part of the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? These are things that are part of the metaverse. These are things that's evolving. So Fortnite's a part of the metaverse because you've seen that they had the go to mommy. Fortnite's a part of the metaverse because you've seen they had the Travis Scott concert. You know what I'm saying? Like they went to the concert and not only Travis Scott.
I ain't gonna lie, I even went to that damn concert.
Oh, you was there?
Yeah, I went.
Where were you sat in, my nigga? No.
I went on like the second day because it was like a 3-day thing.
Did you eat the popcorn? Did you get the hot dog when you was there?
Nah.
Did you get
I didn't eat no popcorn.
You didn't get no drinks?
I was feeding the air mad bullets. You know
smoking pixels. But yeah.
Smoking pixels and shit.
But yeah, like so Fortnite's already in the metaverse. Like these are like So it's just like the metaverse is more of like a broad statement. So it's not like something that we can enter. It's like real broad. Just like right now, outside
all
of
the new shit pretty much
outside
going
of
on.
Outside of the metaverse, we're in the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm
It's
gonna
all
have
the
to
new
make
shit going
an
on.
album called Metaverse. All right.
It's all the new shit going on that's involving money, because now you see like, everything's involving money, and like you even have to invest in video games that you already invest in by buying it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
In real life, I mean that this world right now like revolves around money. So it's like they just putting it into a video game form or a video game like form.
That's facts, man. Well, I feel like that's a good place to end it on that.
Facts.
We shout out to everybody that was in the chat the whole time.
Facts.
Yes,
We're definitely gonna be talking about the metaverse, obviously, in the future. So
until we're physically in that motherfucker.
Until we in it, we might be doing this show for the metaverse soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
that would be kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts.
I'm gonna figure out how to do it.
Yeah, we gotta figure that shit out. So next, what's today? Today's like Friday, right? Today's not Friday.
I need y'all to do me a favor and keep shouting out Shiba Inu, man. Let's get Shiba Inu to $1, please.
Shiba Inu to $1. Everybody that fucks
Shiba Inu to $1.
Oh, my phone just died. That's wild. But yeah, so like I said, I think we briefly said on the last episode that Cleon and I and some family members that we were with got into a situation on Delta Airlines.
Very tragic.
Yeah.
Very tragic.
Well, no one died, so it wasn't tragic, but it was.
Oh, yeah, I know. Tragic for them because we ripped them motherfuckers a new bati hole when we was done cussing niggas out, man.
Yeah, so we're going to definitely get into like the details of that if we can and explain the whole story. There's just people that were there that were witness to it that we have to, set up to get them to be a part of the show and explain things. But either way, whether we get that to go down or not, we'll have an episode dedicated to kind of talking about it. And we'll talk about the, it's real life situations, bro. Real things that happen.
Facts.
Gangster.
In the universe,
facts,
not the metaverse.
In the universe, not the metaverse, not the metaverse.
You was actually on a plane.
Yeah, I was on a real plane. This wasn't.
We're gonna have to start clarifying these nowadays.
Yeah, because like, all right, so say you're in the metaverse and you hop on a plane. Do you have to sit there in the real time of the flight until you get to where you're going?
But nigga, if you want to, I can just see niggas.
No, I heard niggas saying it. I heard you ain't getting on no plane. I heard it's like teleport.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like they go make. I guarantee they're gonna make that experience. They're gonna be like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're gonna.
Yeah, be like,
that would be so dumb. Why would I sit on my couch to be on a plane in my goggles? Like, why?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Why? If I want to catch a flight, I'm gonna pay $50, $60, or $150, however much it is, if I get it for the low in real life, and go catch me on a real flight and make my back hurt in real life.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, it's like such opposite of what was the whole reason of even simulation. Like,
bro, just be ready to experience the most weirdest shit ever. Like, there's gonna be something where you're like, yo, what's the reason of this? And you're gonna see motherfuckers just in there like
yeah, bro. Like, nigga,
I hope I can box niggas, because if I see somebody doing some dumb shit in there, I'm gonna box the shit out of them. Make them feel it in real life.
They're gonna go like this.
Then like, so what happens? Because you're not even holding a controller, right? So there's no like vibration to even simulate people.
Nah, there's vibration. You got a controller.
Oh yeah, controller.
Two of them, yeah.
Yeah, two of them, and then the thing, the goggle thing that goes over your head, so that shit vibrates too.
No, bro.
Which is kind of scary, because when you're playing like some combat game, if you dead get hit in your head, you dead feel that shit. It's kind of scary. Yeah, you dead feel that.
It's funny because today I was like, yo, I just gotta go get an Oculus.
I might go get one.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie,
like,
but I'm not really pressed. But the day that niggas is able to do virtual reality Halo, that's the day I don't think I'm leaving the crib for like 3 days straight. I ain't gonna hold you.
They got Grand Theft Auto coming to that, the Oculus.
Oh yeah,
virtual
I know.
Grand Theft Auto. I think
that's gonna be wicked. That's gonna be wicked. But you heard what Mark said when he was playing Gran Turismo, nigga. Just playing Gran Turismo with the virtual reality shit on, scary enough.
So we just got to be prepared for some weird shit. Simple as that. It's going to be a lot of weird shit.
It's a fact, Jim.
Yeah, man.
All right, yo. So we'll definitely see y'all. Hopefully everyone that's in there today comes back with us as we talk on the next episode.
Appreciate y'all.
Like I said, that's a story that you probably really don't want to miss, bro. It's quite interesting.
And shout out to all the fam. Shout out to all the fam in the chat. We appreciate.
Yeah, shout out to all the fam in the chat, bro.
For real.
Much love, fam.
Appreciate
facts.
Facts. Definitely have a women's episode coming up soon too. So, and any ladies that if you want to be part of the conversation, let us know. We'll get you on here. You know,
more than welcome. You don't need to have experience. You just need to be open.
Black guys club.
Yeah, that's
right. All right, y'all. 10:30. Peace out.